Welcome to your maths video for Friday the 12th of February. Now we are not working in our booklet today, but this is your video if you're somebody who usually works from a year 2 booklet. I thought because it's the last Friday before half term, we'd have a bit of a different day. So let's get on to our warm up. It's Figure It Out Friday. So I've got a little challenge for you. I want you to see if you can find the missing numbers on my star. Let me show you. Okay, so for our Figure It Out Friday, I've got my star, and inside my star I've got some numbers. So here I've got 10 and 2, and on the outside I've got the number 12. Oh, I wonder what I've done to those numbers, 10 and 2, to get to 12. Okay, then I've got 2 and something on the inside, so we've got a missing number, and on the outside we've got 6. So 2 and what makes 6? Okay, I've got 12 and something on the inside, and on the outside I've got 16, and then here I've got 12 and 3 on the inside of the star, and it's given me 15. So you've got 2 missing numbers to find. So you might want to draw this star on your whiteboard or in your purple book, or you can just figure out the numbers and write them down for me. I can't wait to see who manages to solve it. So pause the video now for your warm up. Right then, let's look at what we're doing today. So it says, can I count in multiples of 3? So we're going to be looking at our 3 times table in more depth, a bit closer, and we're going to be practicing counting in multiples of 3. Okay, so we've spoke about times tables before, and I said I don't like the word times very much. Can you remember what word I prefer? Well done if you remembered. It's lots of. I much prefer lots of. So when we're counting in 3s, we are doing jumps of 3. So here I've got a number line, and it goes all the way up to 40. So let's go back up to the top. So 1 times 3, I'm sure we all know, is 3. Because if we start counting, 1, 2, 3, we do the first jump of 3, which would give us 3. So if we start from 0, we'll do 1 jump of 3, and it will land on 3. So 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3, or 2 lots of 3, is another jump of 3. So if we've already got 3, 4, 5, 6. So I jump another 3 to land on 6. Okay, I'm on 6. I've got to do another jump of 3. 7, 8, 9. So I jump to 9. And you can see I'm jumping 1, 2, 3 each time. So 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is, well done if you said 12. So we've got 9, 10, 11, 12. So another jump of 3 would take us to 12. Okay, I'm going to add another 3 on, so another jump of 3, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I'm going to jump to 15 to do my next jump of 3. 15, count with me, 16, 17, 18. So I'll land on 18 for my next jump, another jump of 3. Okay, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Well done if you know it's 21. So 18, 19, 20, 21. So I've done another jump of 3 to get to 21. 22, 23, 24. It's going to be the next number in my 3 times table. So another jump of 3. Let's jump 3 again and see what we land on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 27. And then 10 times 3. Shout it at me if you know. Do another jump. What is 30? Okay. Let's scroll let's keep going. So we're on 30. Let's do another jump of 3. So 31, 32, 33. Okay, so another jump would take us to 33, 34, 35, 36. Okay, so that's our final jump, taking us up to 12 lots of 3. So let's go through those together. So I'd like you to say these with me. I'm going to say them just the numbers to begin with, and then we'll have a go at saying it the full number sentence. So we're going to go 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay, so you're going to shout out these numbers with me as I point at each one to practice your 3 times table. Are you ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. Now, I might have gone a little quick for you then, so you might want to pause the video on this screen and have a practice of saying your 3 times table over and over again until you start to learn it off by heart. Okay then, let's do the number sentence. So we've got 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 3 is 12, 5 times 3 is 15, 6 times 3 is 18, 7 times 3 is 21, 8 times 3 is 24, 9 times 3 is 27, 10 times 3 is 30, 11 times 3 is 33, 12 times 3 is 36. Okay, so have a go at pausing the video and saying the number sentences. Okay, I've got the 3 times table written out like we've just chanted, but this time we've started with 0 times 3. Now, I remember being in maths at school, and whenever I had 0 times something, I used to get a bit confused. But always remember, if it's 0 times something, the answer is always going to be 0, because it's saying no lots of 3. So no lots of 3 is nothing, so it would be 0. So what I want you to do now, I want you in your purple books to write out your 3 times table. Oh, I'm going to say twice. So nice and neat in your book, can you write me out your 3 times table? And you can copy off the screen. If you'd like to challenge yourself and not copy and see if you can remember them, brilliant, but make sure you double check to check they're all right. Okay. Right, here then, I've got an array. So I've got a picture, and from that picture we can write a number sentence. So I can see that I have got 1 lot of 3. Okay, I've got 1 group of 3. So I know that 1 times 3 is 3. Okay, so 1 times 3 is 3. Now then, if I turn my array, my picture around, let's have a look. Does my number change? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Have I got any more than 3? No, it stayed the same, hasn't it? But my number sentence has changed. So now I've got 1s, and I've got 1, 2, 3 lots of 1. So now I've got 3 lots of 1 equals 3. So my answer, the amount I've got altogether, has stayed the same. But my number sentences, get your hands, what have they done? They've switched. Okay, because with multiplication, it's commutative, and that means we can switch it around and it gives us the same answer. Okay, so it doesn't matter which way we work it out, our answer will be the same. Let's look at the next one. So now I've got 1 lot of 3, 2 lots of 3. So I've got 2 groups of 3. So 2 times 3 just been chanting our times tables. What's 2 times 3? Shout it at me. It's 6, so 3, 6. So 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, now let's switch it around and I want you to look at the blue spots. Does the amount I've got change? Let's have a look. I'm going to switch it around. Have I got any more or any less? No, so I've still got 6 blue circles. Okay, let's look at our number sentence. So I had 2 lots of 3. I wonder if you can work it out now it's switched. I've got groups of 2, so 1, 2, and I've got 1 group of 2, 2 groups of 2, 3 groups of 2. So now I've got 3 times 2, and we know that answer's the same. So 3 times 2 is 6. Okay, I'm going to do one more with you, and then I've got some for you to do on your whiteboard. Right then. So, got my groups of 3. How many groups of 3 have I got? Shout it at me. Well done if you said 3. So 1 group of 3, 2 groups of 3, 3 groups of 3. So I've got 3 lots of 3. Okay, let's count in 3s to work out the answer. 3, 6, 9. So my answer is 9. Okay, now I'm going to switch this one. I wonder if you can notice something. Oops, let's go back. I don't know what's happened then. Okay, so let's switch it. Oh, does anything change? It doesn't, does it? I've still got groups of 3. And I've got 3 groups of 3. So that would be the exact same switched around because, if you look, my digits are the same. So 3 times 3 is 9. So we wouldn't be able to switch that one because it would give us the same number sentence because we've got the same digits in our sentence. Okay, then let's look at the next one. So looking at that picture, I'd like you to write a number sentence on your board that matches the picture, okay? So think about what number's in our group and have a look at how many groups we've got. So pause the video to write a number sentence. Right, well done if you wrote this. So here we've got 4 lots of 3. So we can see we've got groups of 3, 1 group of 3, 2 groups of 3, 3 groups of 3, 4 groups of 3. I wonder if you got the correct answer. Let's have a go at counting in 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12. Well done if you got 12. Okay, what I want you to do now, pause the video and switch it around. Switch me that number sentence to see what you come up with. Okay, I'm going to switch my picture around. Are you ready? Okay, so now I've got groups of 4. I've got rows of 4 and I've got 1, 2, 3. So I've got 3 lots of 4 equals 12. Well done if you got that one. So we know the answer doesn't change. When we're multiplying, the biggest number is always going to be at the end. Okay, so these digits in the middle can be switched around because multiplication, we've said, is commutative. We can switch it. Doesn't matter which order we do it. Okay, another one for you to write down then. Pause the video, write me the number sentence that matches this array, this picture. Pause now. Well done. If you worked out, it was 5 lots of 3. And 5 lots of 3 we know is 15. Let's turn it around then. I turn it around. Got to move it over a little bit. I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got groups of 5. 1, 2, 3. So my number sentence now would be 3 lots of 5 equals 15. Okay, so what I would like you to do is, in your books, I'd like you to have a go at solving these sets of questions. So this is your task for today. So you're going to start on exercise 1, and you've got 13 questions to complete. So we've got 3 times 3, 6 times 3, 8 times 3, or lots of, remember. Okay, if you need to draw it, if you need to use the times tables we've already written out to practice, that's fine. Now remember, we've got our times tables written out. If we look at exercise 2, we can see that 3 is the number at the beginning of our number sentence. So if you can't count in 4s, you count in 3s, and it's just switched. So you do 4 lots of 3, 9 lots of 3, 6 lots of 3, 2 lots of 3. Because we know that multiplication is commutative, we can switch it around. So in your purple books, I'd like you to solve me these questions. Now, if at the end of the lesson you're still a little bit unsure of your 3s, go onto YouTube. There are lots of 3 times table videos. Have a play, have a listen, have a bit of fun, and practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect, and I'm sure by the end of today you can be really, really good at your 3 times table. Now, that is the end of our maths lesson, and you have done a whole half term of home learning. I am so, so proud of you. You've all done amazing. Keep up the fantastic work. Have a lovely week off, and I will see you very, very soon.